I know it's super uber early. Who gets up at this time of day? Well, me, I'm working over at the, see if we can fix this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm working over at the dispensary today, and I'm like, and is this like some weird lighting or something in here? Anyway, happy Tuesday. I hope everybody is doing just wonderful today. I came off of my birthday weekend. I celebrate my birthday for several days. And it's just more about, it's my special time of the year. It's my time of the year. I always have to share it with the fair. Always. And so with that in mind, I kind of like to do things on my own terms and etc. And so I had a very happy birthday. My astrologer, Beth, gave me a cool deck of cards called the Christ Consciousness Self-Mastery Oracle deck. And so that is what we're going to be doing our reading with today. So you guys are the very first people, other than myself, to experience my reading. Yeah. Using this deck. So I'm going to kind of just shuffle these up because they haven't been shuffled. I haven't even looked at the book, haven't looked at anything. I was like, I just want to see how these read, how do they flow for me, and then I'll get to reading the book later on. But this Saturday, I have the Autumn Equinox readings on sale for $50 for an hour, I think. So make sure you schedule. You can schedule online at oklahomahealingconnection.com and just look for the Autumn Equinox reading, or you can contact me at 405-549-3766, and we can either schedule your reading online or in person. Whatever makes you happy makes me happy. And okay, hey, we just had a whole bunch of cards hit the ground. Don't go away. Check out the wall behind me, right? I am working over at the dispensary today. Okay, so like these are all like in order, so I don't think that those are really pertaining. I am working at the dispensary today, so if you have your OMMA card, don't forget to come by, say hi. Say hi, right? It was really kind of cool. I was over in Anadarko in my hometown yesterday and stopped by Native Roots. And it was really kind of cute because one of the chicks there, she was like, I kept looking at you and I kept thinking, I think it's her, but I don't want to be rude. I think it's her, but I don't want to be rude. I think it's her. Hey, if you see me out in public, you will not hurt my feelings if you say hello. In fact, I'll probably giggle and give you a hug or something like that. It always makes my day to see people that I know in and around town. And so if you're in and around town and you see me, say hello. Let me know that you watch. Okay, that one kind of twisted out to the side. Let me know that you watch my show or you watch my videos. And we do have a show coming up very soon. It's in the works. I don't want to say too much because, every time I say too much, I kind of jinx myself. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Because I'm the kind of person that I have to feel it's the right time. I might have that ideation. Oh, okay. I might have that ideation. Don't go away. I might have that ideation of, hey, I want to do this, or hey, I want to do that. I might even verbalize it, sending that message out to the universe just to see what kind of response I get. And sometimes I get a really cool response, and sometimes I get no response. Sometimes I get a real hateful response. I don't know. I'd rather have a really cool or none at all. I'm like, save the hate for somebody else, right? Anyway, okay, so I only got like one card out of this deck. So, hey, do you have anything else that you would like to share with us today? Okay, woo-hoo, okay. Got a second card, so I got 2 cards. It's Justin Johnson that's playing in the background. If you're like, what the hell is that in the background? Okay, it's my morning blues. I love rhythm and blues. I love R&B and I love the blues, and I love me some Southern blues. I love me some Texas blues. I love me some Memphis blues, some New Orleans jazz. I don't know, there's just something about a slide guitar that I just freaking love. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got 3 cards. Good morning, Sierra. Good morning. Okay, so I have 3 cards, and it was like pulling teeth out of a toothless man, right? And so we've got 3 cards. This is my new deck. I got it for my birthday. It's the Christ Consciousness deck. And we only got 3 cards today. Usually it's really talkative, not so talkative, but that's okay. Let's take a look at the energy coming in for the day today. All right, so we got to turn that off because that's going to drive me crazy. All right, there we go. And our first card is Joseph. And Joseph was Christ, earthly father. He was the one that was taking care of him. And this card is about fathering and responsibility. And I'm going to tell it to you like this. There are some days that you just are going to have to, let's see if I can get that lighting a little better. There are some days that you are just going to have to wear the pants and take accountability, take responsibility, give direction. And we're like, isn't this what the mom always does? And I'm like, yeah, it is what the mom always does. But sometimes we need to have a sense of greater authority. A greater authority is what it is. And I'm going to say it like this. Put on your pants, pull up those pants, but throw those shoulders back and chest out, and let them know exactly what you're bringing to the table, as in your responsibility, your accountability, your dependability, all your abilities, those things that show that you are a strong person. And you're like, but I'm not feeling really strong today. And I'm like, I get it, but sometimes we just have to put those big girl pants on and be as strong as we can be. And that's what this initial card is talking about. When we look at Joseph, let's go back over here to Joseph so you can get an idea again. So when we're looking at Joseph, this card is talking about responsibility, fathering, leading. Be a good leader today. It's really kind of funny in a lot of religions, the male is your high priest of your family. I was watching a movie called Under the Banner of Heaven, and it had to do with a murder in the Latter-day Saints community. And it was so interesting to listen to this wife of the detective, and she's calling her husband out on it. You are the priest, the high priest of this family, the priest head, I think is what they used. And you need to step up to the plate and do your job. So she's holding him accountable. But when I look at this card, it's that same sense of accountability, but it is what we are giving ourselves. Okay, this is what we are working with ourselves in order to create. So that's that first card that's coming through saying, put your big girl pants on, or put your pants on. You're going to have to take the lead. You're going to have to show what you have, what you're bringing to the table, and how awesome you're going to be with that. So I like that card. It's a strong card. But I'm going to say it's also going to be very much in alignment with holding ourselves accountable. Some accountability of ourselves, of what we choose and what we do. Now, our second card, and this is kind of, of what facilitates. So when I'm doing a 3-card reading, my second card is usually what is facilitating things happening. And this is appreciation and thanks. And I'm going to say with this card, what I'm picking up on here is that not only are you really super cool, happy with what you're doing, but also people around you that are being affected by your choices are super cool, happy about it too, and they're going to let you know how much they appreciate the work that you do. Now, I'm going to say this. Sometimes appreciation isn't always like, oh my gosh, Maris, I love what you did. Thank you so much. Or, hey, Michael, thank you so much for thinking of me and bringing me a snack at work, whatever. It's not always like that. People don't always verbalize. Sometimes they just come by and do something really cool for you in return. Sometimes they just send you a text when you need it, when you're feeling your lowest and you just need to hear some friendliness or read some friendliness. That person's going to be the one sending you a text going, hey, thinking about you. Kind of look at things in that way. Appreciation and thanks and gratefulness and gratitude isn't always somebody saying thank you. Sometimes it's them demonstrating their love and appreciation for you. And that's what I would be looking at here, is I would be looking at not so much the words, but the actions of people showing you their love for you. And that is that gratitude card. And our ending card, where it's going for, and I'm like laughing because this is about divine timing and God, show me what you want me to do. And I'm like laughing when I see this card, because how many of us reach out to our Creator, reach out to our higher self, our higher guides, and say, show me what I need to know. Show me where I need to go. Show me what is truth. And when I'm looking at this card and I'm like, baby, they ain't showing us anything. These are things that you're going to have to discern all on your own for the next couple of days. There's not going to be any major divine signs. Now, if you get a feather falling down from the sky, rock that. Take a picture of it and share it with the rest of us, because most of us are not going to get any kind of what I'm going to call tangible sign that Spirit or Creator is listening or giving direction. And you're like, oh my God, and I'm going, not always a negative thing. Sometimes we need to know what we are made of. Sometimes we need to know what we are made of and how we are the catalyst in our own life. So I hope you enjoyed this very first reading that I have done with the Christ Consciousness deck. I need some practice on it because it's a brand new deck. I like to get the rhythm of it, see what it feels like. So if you would like to do an online reading over the next couple of days, and it's for online, not for in-person, to help me get some practice in, I'm going to do 30-minute readings, and I don't know why, but for $15. I just want to get some practice in. And you're like, well, if you're practicing, why are you charging me? And I'm going to say that we all respect each other's time. And when we honor that person's time with some kind of cool gift or a token, and I'm saying $15 really isn't that much for a 30-minute reading. That I'm going to get some practice in and get to really know these cards really well. And hey, you get to have a cool reading and spend a little online time with me. Because I love to yik yak. And my 15-30 minutes always runs a little later than that. So if you'd like to get a Christ consciousness reading over the next couple of days, online, 30 minutes, $15, yeah, text me 405-549-3766. I am here at the dispensary all day today, and then tomorrow until like 1:30. But so you got a medical card? Come say hi. Don't have a medical card? Hit me up on Facebook or send me a text, something like that. I'm like one of these really big sticklers, and if you don't have a medical card, I can't let you in the dispensary. I really don't have a waiting area, and it's rainy outside, so we couldn't even hang out outside. Well, we could, but we'd be all wet. So, well, I hope you have a most magical Tuesday morning. I'm probably knowing me, and I'll probably be back today. Do another reading or just yik yak. I don't know. We'll do something. Peace, love, harmony. I hope to hear or see you very soon. Bye. Finish.